So there you are, waiting in line to be reborn, when you hear some old dude outside the delivery room make an announcement. If this baby's a boy, I'm handing over a mansion worth over 100 million just for showing up. Apparently the Zhao family hasn't had a boy in 9 straight generations. 5 granddaughters and counting. What they're missing is a son to spoil rotten. The second you hear that, you zero in on that pregnant woman's belly. No hesitation. And just like that, whoosh, you reincarnate straight into the Zhao family, one of the most elite dynasties around. But surprise, there's another baby in there, all curled up and too scared to come out. So you say forget it, wind up and kick her straight out. A sharp cry rings out. The delivery room doors swing open. Your dad reaches out to hold you, but the nurse spins around and hands you straight to Grandpa Xiao. Congratulations, sir, twins, a girl and a chubby baby boy. The Xiao family's been waiting 9 generations for a boy. At this point, it's basically encoded in their DNA. Grandpa straight up throws his cane, scoops you up, and is grinning ear to ear. Ha ha ha, the Xiao family finally has an heir. Come here, let Grandpa get a good look at you. This guy, the stone-cold king of the financial world, is now holding you like you're the most precious thing alive, smiling like a total dork. Behind him are 3 gorgeous girls plus 2 adorable little ones. Every single one of them is a total 10. You're squinting, trying to figure out what's going on, when the third sister, little babe, cuts right through your thoughts. Ew, he's all wrinkly and ugly. Looks like a little monkey. You're ready to throw hands, but you realize you're swaddled up like a burrito, can't move. All you can do is wiggle like a caterpillar. You open your mouth, but it just comes out as baby babble. In your head, you're saying, you're the ugly one. Your whole family looks like monkeys. Grandpa Xiao shoots her a look. What do you know? You looked way worse when you were born. The whole room bursts out laughing. You pout, looking all sad, and Grandpa immediately goes into damage control. Our little guy ugly? No way. Don't listen to your third sister. You're gonna grow up drop-dead handsome, I promise. You think about how ridiculously good-looking your mom is, and yeah, you can't help but smile. But third sister keeps going. Oh my god, he doesn't even have teeth. He looks like a toothless old man. You glare at her, and lock eyes with the most ridiculously pretty pair of eyes you've ever seen. Oh what, you're cute so you think you can talk smack. Just wait. First thing I'm doing when I grow up. Coming for you. Third sister barely glances at you and looks away, completely unaware she just made your hit list. Then the oldest, little pitiful, leans in with the biggest smile. Oh, he's so cute. 4th and 5th chime right in. Grandpa, we want to hold him too. They're about to rush you, and before Grandpa can even say anything, third sister smacks each of them on the head. With those noodle arms, you'll drop him. Then she immediately sticks out her own hands. Grandpa, let me hold him. You're getting up there in age. Don't wear yourself out. Grandpa sidesteps her smooth as ever. I'm perfectly fine, thank you. I could hold him all day and not even break a sweat. Everyone starts going back and forth and the room gets loud fast. But your eyes drift to the corner. There's a girl leaning against the wall. Quiet. Dark eyes like an abyss. Whole vibe screaming, don't come near me. Her and that savage third sister are the only ones not fighting over you. Everyone else is obsessed. You just became the family's most prized possession. It takes a while, but you finally piece together who everyone is. The old man at the top, and that's your grandfather this life. As the only boy born into the Xiao family in over a century, you've got his unconditional love from day one. And you've got 5 older sisters. Wait, 6 actually. The steady oldest, little pitiful. The cold, quiet second, little cute. And the roast machine who called you ugly, third sister, little babe. Then there's 4th sister, little kind heart, and 5th sister, little adorable, the twin babies, about 6 years old. And number 6? Yeah, that's the one you kicked out of the womb. And then it hits you. Every single gorgeous girl in this room is your sister. All these amazing girls, and you can't do anything about it. What a waste. An absolute tragedy. What should we name him? Big sis little pitiful hasn't taken her eyes off you since you came out. Honestly, if Grandpa weren't here, these girls would have already thrown hands over who gets to hold you. Grandpa gives you a long look up and down, then his eyes land on your tiny little feet. You're so small. Let's call you Xiao Jibo. Little pitiful nods enthusiastically. Jibo, I love it! You're internally cringing. That name sounds so small. But looking at Grandpa and the others, the warmth on their faces is almost too much. Fine. The name carries their love. You'll take it. You scan the room. Wait, where's my dad? Turns out, the moment you were carried out of the delivery room, your dad sprinted straight to your mom's side. Sure, you're the most important boy the Xiao family's had in a century. But to this guy, your mom will always come first. Pink crib, blue crib, 2 tiny babies side by side, and one of them will not stop screaming. You stare at the ceiling, dead inside, desperately wanting to cover your ears, but your arms are too short, so you just flail your tiny fists at nothing. Smiley, please stop crying. Smiley, wait, that's your twin sister, the crybaby one. You try to yell at her, but all that comes out is soft little baby sounds. 0 intimidation factor. The wailing keeps going. You've had enough. You try to roll over, but as a baby, rolling over might as well be climbing Everest. A wave of helplessness washes over you. I have the soul of a full-grown adult, trapped in this tiny little body, and I can't even roll over. You finally survived to your first birthday. Grandpa's at the head of the table, sisters lined up on both sides, and even your always busy dad got called back home. Grandpa clears his throat. I called everyone here because we need to talk. Jibo's first birthday party is next week, and then we are going all out. The whole family goes electric. They're about to throw you the most legendary first birthday bash ever, but when the day actually comes, you refuse to leave the room. Are you serious? My body's a baby, but my soul is an adult. I am not doing a kiddie birthday party. Jibo, come on, it'll be so fun. There'll be so many people. No matter what they try, you just cry and throw a fit. The party's about to start, the whole family's panicking, and none of them can do a thing about it. Just then, big sis little pitiful walks in. Jibo, how are you guys still not ready? You turn your head, and accidentally lock eyes with someone. Those eyes are like stars. Deep, mysterious, dangerously pretty. You're hooked instantly. there's a woman standing behind your sister, and wow. She makes your sisters look like a warm-up act. You reach your little arms out without even thinking. Liu Ruyan looks down at this little pink dumpling reaching for her. Soft skin like a freshly peeled egg, delicate like a porcelain doll. Anyone would say you're adorable. But she furrows her brows, steps back twice, icy, untouchable, like a lone pine tree in the snow. Your eyebrows shoot up, she just rejected me? Nobody's done that since I was born. And just like that, you need to win her over. You pout and give Big Sis the eyes. She gets it immediately, scoops you up and dumps you right into Liu Ruyan's arms. You flash a sly little smile and wrap yourself around her like a koala. Little pitiful grins. Hold on tight, Ruyan. This is the Xiao family's little prince. Liu Ruyan catches you on reflex. Soft, warm, smells like milk. Something in her chest just melts. She's never held a baby before. You can tell she's stiff as a board. You wiggle around trying to get comfortable. She looks down at you, and this warm, tingly feeling spreads through her. Her eyes go soft without her even realizing it. And that's when you feel it. A stare loaded with hostility. You look up and there's a good-looking guy standing in the doorway. Wavy short hair, glowing skin, total pretty boy energy. You clock it immediately. He likes Liu Ruyan. Next second, you plant a kiss right on Liu Ruyan's cheek, then smirk at him. In your head, you're gonna compete with me? Kid, you're not even close. The whole room freezes. Like, you don't even let people touch your face normally and you just voluntarily kissed her. Suddenly, multiple death stares laser in on Liu Ruyan all at once. She's completely lost. Little Pitiful's jaw tightens. Liu Ruyan, I thought you were my best friend, and you're going after my baby brother? Then she switches to a soft voice so she doesn't scare you. Jibo, sweetie, we don't just kiss people. You could catch germs, okay? Second sister Little Cute doesn't say a word. She doesn't have to. Her stare alone could freeze the whole room, locked right on Liu Ruyan. Third sister Little Babe has this smirk on her face, but her eyes are pure jealousy. Seriously? An outsider gets more than I do? I'm his actual sister. Meanwhile, the pretty boy, GSI, is standing there gripping his shirt so hard it's getting wrinkled. He forces a smile and steps forward. Hey sis, this little guy's adorable. Can I hold him? He says adorable, but his eyes haven't left Liu Ruyan for a second. She doesn't respond. He takes that as a yes and reaches for you. You pout at him, eyes full of pure defiance. He freezes, hand hanging in midair. How does a baby look at me like that? Then you just bury your face in Liu Ruyan's chest and ignore him, like that whole moment never happened. Jasai's hand is still out there. Can't pull back, can't go forward. Peak awkward. Grandpa finally steps in. Ruyan, since Jibo clearly likes you, do us a favor and carry him out. The party's starting, guests are here, and the guest of honor cannot be MIA. At the party, there's a massive agarwood banquet table that stretches on forever, draped in rich red velvet. Soft, plush, the kind of thing you don't want to stop touching. The table's covered in all kinds of miniature items, parchment, brushes, little art books, plus a ton of quirky things you can't even name.